What's going on, guys? Drizzmeister here. Welcome to another MotoGP 2021 video. So yesterday I got a game finally. I've pre-ordered the game for I think about 24 to 48 hours prior to the release of the game, and I came back in yesterday very late from work. So yeah, it was kind of a bummer because I really wanted to come back home very early to start doing some video on it, but I couldn't because work took a bit of a difficult turn yesterday. But I finally got it, went to Portimao, did some lap, and then this game is not as easy as it looked like, man. The feel, the ride, especially the front end of the bike is it'd be similar to like Ride 4, but just a little bit more predictable. To my opinion, this is just my early experiences, and I think coming weeks, maybe days, or maybe months, Milestone will be releasing some patches and updates to maybe make the feeling a bit better. Something like I would love to see them do that, because the front end is just something out of this world. I mean, the braking is just the problem. The feel of the bike is great. I like that it's so much different to MotoGP 2020, where the whole body movement of the bike is a bit kind of losing up, no matter what kind of setup you use and no matter how clean you try to ride. You just never have the bike underneath you very well. And after a couple of updates, it kind of crippled me a lot, and the front end just get worse and worse. What's my first take with MotoGP 2021, guys? To start with, the feel of the game feels great. If you maybe considering buying the game, you should go ahead and do it. But it's a game that you need time to get the hang out of it, because the feel is different to last year MotoGP 20 game. What I actually like about the game is the whole body movement of the bike. It feels natural. It's not like artificial, and you feel like yeah, you don't have the bike underneath you 100%, yeah, because you don't have the perfect setup. I haven't got the perfect setup, and the bike moves a lot, especially on the braking. And talking about braking is, man, I will get to that part later. But body movement, it feels very natural. It feels, to me, natural. I like it. It's a bit of a challenge to get every corner perfect, but it feels natural. It's not like unnatural, unrealistic like MotoGP 20 did last year. So that's a plus point. And I think with this game, Milestone is heading in a better direction than what it did at this time around last year. Alright, so the braking, man, the braking needs some work as well. The curbs on some tracks, I would say if you play Ride 4 and like how the rear is on that game, then you would definitely like MotoGP 2021, because it just feels similar. It's like a copy paste of Ride 4 physics on some way, and just tweak the graphic, put MotoGP game on it, and make the front end a bit more predictable. With that being said, I think a lot of people will definitely struggle with the braking physics of this game. I'm struggling with it, to be honest, because when you jump over from, let's say, maybe Ride 4 or especially MotoGP 20 to MotoGP 2021, and you try to apply the same braking technique you're using on MotoGP 20, you will massively fail. Take that from me right now. You will be crashing all over the place, because you need to retune your brain to to apply the braking technique differently. For example, in MotoGP 20, you can use the front brake as hard as you can, and then apply the rear to do a trail braking, and then release the trail braking, focus more on the front end, and also while doing that, you're downshifting. So here is totally opposite. You need to do your braking while keeping the bike straight up, and start with the trail braking. Make the bike kind of want to stall like you're doing in Ride 4. Downshift 2 clicks, and start leaning the bike very gently towards the corner, and while applying the front brake. Also avoid aggressively applying the front brake when you're on a very tight lane angle, taking a bend. So if you do that, you will definitely have a front end washout straight away, man. The number one key of getting fast and getting better in this game is to be smooth. Like smooth criminal Michael Jackson style, man. It needs to get smooth. Otherwise, man, this is gonna be a difficult journey for you to get better in the game, and you're gonna be frustrated very quickly, and maybe quit the game. All right, guys. So we are at Jerez de la Frontera. We're doing a quick championship race. I haven't ridden the bike a lot, so I just wanted to see if I'm able to keep up with the AI at their strongest settings. So I'm riding this race at 120% difficulty, and during the qualifying, I couldn't even get close to this guy. Oh Jesus, that just killed Marc Marquez there, man. Damn, I almost ran the guy over, man. Jesus. You see that the AI are just crazily aggressive, man, and they are way more different than what they are in MotoGP 20. And again, another crazy crash. I think Bagnaia and Paul Espargaro, Alex Espargaro taking each other out there. Damn, Oliveira, are we getting aggressive or something? It just almost knocked me off my bike there. I mean, that's one of the things that's a bit maybe need some tweaking coming days or something, or coming weeks. It's not that the AI are too aggressive, but they just constantly cut corners and doing all sort of weird moves, like Enea Bastianini going wild there. I think every time I ride through this corner, I saw a bike crashing there. It's so kind of weird. And overall the AI need a bit more tweaking, to my opinion. They are not 100% at the level here that I think is a bit enjoyable to do a battle, wheel to wheel battle with them, because they can really make a crazy move that run into you, crash you out, or cut a corner and just bump inside of you, and you're gone. Right behind Bastianini here, and I think Luca Marini is chasing me down as well. All three Ducati battles, and Bastianini was kind of struggling with his tire, I think, running wild all over the place and doing all sort of crazy mistakes. And I'm lining him up here, get around the outside, shift back to second, and you see he's just trying to push me off, and he killed himself. That's what I'm talking about the behavior of the AI in this game. It's not fun. You can't really do they are unpredictable. To do a wheel-to-wheel battle with them like that, I mean, it's just stupid. So up next is Maverick Vinales. So I'm using hard front, hard rear here in the game, because the track temperature was around, I think, 37 degrees or something like that, or 38 degrees. So I want to preserve my rear, because you are absolutely killing your rear in this track. And slowly by slowly we are reeling in Maverick Vinales. And I wasn't expecting to actually finish even in the top 10, because those guys were so much quicker in the rain, and on the dry I was able to keep up with them. Here we go, we managed to reel in Maverick Vinales, and by doing so we went wide here, because I almost lost the front there. That's thing as well that I think coming days or coming weeks, months, with patches, I hope they can address it. One lap the brake feels very, very predictable, not the front end but the brake in general. In another lap the brake kind of fade off. It's very weird. You have four kind of front brake you can choose in the game, and I've been experiment with all of them, and I'm having the same feeling. In one lap you are like, damn, these brakes are good, I'm getting my back to stop, and the other lap it's just like they are not there, and the rear is like bouncing around, doing all sort of Beyonce kind of salsa dancing moves, all that kind of stuff, what I mean? So I just really hope this will be addressed as well by Milestone, and we will have a bit of a more predictable front end braking physics. And as you can see, we are closing towards Maverick Vinales, and I think it went wild here a little bit, and we were able to not quite, so we stay behind him a little bit more. And I always overshoot my braking point here, but I managed to get the bike to stop, shift back to first gear, and let's see how quick the Yamaha is on the straight compared to Ducati. And as you can see, Yamaha is not that really slouch on the straight, man. We did 139.3 here. Around the outside we take Maverick Vinales, and we went wild straight away. He also went wild as well, bouncing all over the curbs, and we managed to kind of push our way inside here. And the move wasn't done yet. It called back again, we try to cut back here as well, but I just kind of ease back a little because I don't want to crash into him. And the same move as with Enea Bastianini, line him up around the outside. He wanted to cut back as well, but he couldn't. And we are up to chasing down Joan Mir and Fabio Quartararo. And yeah, the race was fun. You know, I wasn't expect to be able to be that quick and keep up with them, but I was able to. And yeah, if you keep watching the video, you will see what happened at the end of the video. And yeah, it was really fun. And yeah, all right, guys, this will wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video, man. And if you're new to the channel, you know, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, because coming days, coming weeks, I'll be trying to find a way to help you guys, you know, new to the game or maybe less experienced, to get better and not to have such a difficult time, you know, bringing some setup idea and you know, helping you guys out to get quicker. You know, I'm not the fastest guy out there, definitely not, and but my tips and my trick will definitely help you to get better. I hope you see you at the next video, guys. Stay safe out there. Peace.
enough, the cameras are going to take us to the podium to see the award ceremony. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the final results in the MotoGP class.